I was a 23-year-old young kid who had spent a couple of years racing my bike in Europe, moved to Vancouver, thought I had found Nirvana, got a job in a bike store for a summer, and I couldn't believe that people would pay me to talk about bikes. And I always had an interest in business ever since I was a little kid. The fact that I could combine bikes and business was just, it seemed perfect for me. We started in '86 with a single store. Now I currently have 3. They're all in Vancouver, and the great thing for me is they're all a 5-minute bike ride from each one of them. So it's a very simple, easy, pleasant way to go from store to store. Reckless Bike Stores, we only exist because of the local community. We are the local community. We're the place where you stop if you need to borrow a screwdriver. We're the place where you stop to put some air in your tires. You live in a city like Vancouver with its beauty. To be here without a bike is almost inconceivable. The most rewarding for me is to have clients who I've now had for close to 25 years. I know my customer knows me or knows my staff. That's what it's all about.
He's made it a success because he's made it a part of the community. He's made sure that it's fun. You don't have to be an athlete to ride a bike. We've got residents, we've got employees of the area, we've got visitors to the area renting a bike and riding the seawall. So Reckless has been that center point or that glue that helps remind everybody that they're part of a greater community.
We're involved in all kinds of school activities. We take our little truck and do bike tune-ups. We talk to kids. We're involved in Bike to Work Week. We're involved in a million charities, from the VGH Foundation to the Rotary Club. Our clientele is local. We're local. Oh yeah, what happened last summer? Well, that was quite a day. I was shot in broad daylight by an ex-employee who had a grudge against me, and luckily he wasn't a good shot. The bullet came in, left just beside my spine, another couple millimeters. I wouldn't be standing here, I might be in a wheelchair. So I don't have a great memory of it. All I know is what happened afterwards and how the community that I work in and the city as a whole was incredibly supportive of my family and myself.
So we planned a community barbecue in the middle of the day, in the middle of the week, 4 days later, and 1,500 people came. All of Paul's business neighbors, every one of them, were saying yes before we asked. Every one of them said, "What do you need? We'll do it."
You know, to see such wonderful acts of kindness directed to yourself or your family is very, very humbling.
We're so glad that he survived. Business aside, the fact that he was back a month later, smiling and on the street, astounding. The fact that he survived 48 hours, miraculous. Best thing he could have done for himself and for our greater community was to have that strength to come back.
I have 2 lives now. I have pre-accident and post-accident. Post-accident is even better. Quite frankly, I have a better life. It sounds very strange to say that you would have been shot and your life is better afterwards, but my life is better afterwards.